I went to the what was that one? It's where they cosplayed but stripped.
The
They're
stripper
like,
thing?
the
What was
stripper-
that?
stripper
You
guy-
went to the stripper thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I did.
Yeah, we're live. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're
Let's
live.
Yay.
Hold on, let's see if it works. Yeah! Woo! It working. I just put that on.
Nice. Oh, this looks nice on the on Twitch.
Hey,
This looks
wait.
nice.
It's lit.
Dang
It's
it.
lit. So, you know, what is this? Insomnia Talks episode 6. Yes, episode 6. We here.
Episode 6?
Episode
Mhm.
6. Episode 6.
And episode 6 is a special episode, you know what I'm
Special
saying?
guest. Our first feature, really. Like, besides
Yeah,
our normal
yeah.
group, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
You know?
it had to be the homie Yanni.
Hey,
Let's
what's
put the-
up?
let's put
Yay.
the- Clap it up, man. Clap it up. Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Thank you.
Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. So
Thank you
basically,
for having me.
yes sir.
Oh,
Yes
what the
sir.
fuck is going on?
We usually last week we talked about DreamCon a little bit, you know, a little tiny bit. But now, first things first, though, you know, how are you?
Bro, I'm doing great. How are
Doing
you?
great.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Good,
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
You know,
That's good.
that Chick-fil-A is really boosting my spirits right now. Not gonna lie to you.
That's good.
Chick-fil-A be making everybody happy.
Facts.
Johnny, I'm gonna ask you a question, right? It's not gonna be
Mhm.
the questions I prepare for you.
Mhm.
So, but it is gonna be a question that me and him had a little argument about, even though he's wrong about it.
This bitch.
I'm gonna ask you though.
Okay.
So,
Talk to me.
you eat cereal, bro?
Yeah, I eat cereal.
You eat cereal?
I eat
Okay.
cereal.
So do you
Yeah.
do you like it like when it's like crunchy and shit and like hard, or like do you wait for it to sog up a little bit? Like you rather it like sog up? Or does
Okay,
it
so I
depend on
think-
the cereal?
I think it does depend on the cereal. I think it
Okay.
does. So like, if I'm eating like mini wheats or something, I
Yeah.
need it to soak up a little bit because that's too hard.
Okay.
That's too hard to just crunch. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But regular, like, if I'm eating like Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles, I need it to be hard.
That's what she said.
Like it's like doesn't taste right when it's soft and like soggy. Like I don't know. I don't like soggy cereal. Period. Though.
Yo, get that smile off your face, Claude.
Yeah.
You know,
What happened?
you know
what
what?
happened?
At least it varies for her. You know, it's like
Alright, you know what the
It
bozo
varies, it
said?
does.
You know what the bozo said? This man said he'll take his cereal, pour everything the way it's supposed to, set it aside, and wait for it to get soft as oatmeal. And then he'll eat it.
Bro, first of all, that didn't come out my mouth, bro. All I said was I like it soggy. It's like,
And I said, like, oatmeal? You say, yeah, I
I mean, I
guess.
guess like if you want to put it like
No, I ain't gonna judge, bro.
that.
To each
It's okay.
their own, to each
It's
their
okay.
own.
I'll judge enough for you.
Damn.
That's fucking
Damn.
crazy. That is fucking insane, bro.
Who told him to eat cereal wrong? I'm just saying.
Okay. Anyways.
Actually, that was unnecessary.
All right. So we all know that we all went to DreamCon. Yanni went to DreamCon as well. We saw her, took a picture. It's on Instagram. You know, we're gonna see the selfie on Instagram. You know, you'd be there.
Yeah, you know.
So, off of your experience, right? First of all, Yanni, because I don't know, we don't think we know this question really. At least I don't know, or Claude doesn't know. Like, what made you wanna like be a content creator, really? Like, what
What made you
inspired
wanna be a
it?
content
Yeah, what inspired
creator?
it? Like,
Yeah.
what made you wake up and like, damn, I kind of want to do this shit, you know?
Damn. Okay, so I was very heavily like introduced to YouTube, and basically just seeing it. I used to watch this one guy. What does he go by now? I think he goes by Preston Plays. Really
Preston
big
Plays.
Minecraft YouTuber now, but he used to play. He got his start off of like Call of Duty, and basically
Yeah.
he posted a video one day and was like, oh, like, yeah, like I told my parents I'm not going to go to college. I'm going to pursue YouTube. And he was like, they were not like supportive of it. Like, they were kind of like, what? But then like just seeing that and like other YouTubers, especially in the Black community, like Berleezy, like growing up, seeing him get big,
Yeah.
it was just like very inspiring because I'm somebody who likes to not only just get on here and be myself, but like also play games and just like make skits and like I love doing all of that. And like I just thought it was so cool because it's like why if you have a creative mind, why not use it? You know what I mean? And like as a kid, like I didn't have the resources, but I tried. I definitely tried to make content as a kid. And then I was just eventually like when college was coming up, everybody was like, "Oh, I want to be a nurse and I want to be this," and I was just kind of like that. None of that sounds like what I want to do.
Yeah,
like,
facts. They don't really hit the same.
It doesn't.
In my
Yeah.
soul.
It really doesn't. Like everybody's like, "Oh, I want to be a psychologist. I want to do this and that," and I just after like I'm finishing up school this semester, I'm like I'm not gonna continue going after this semester, like at all, like
Yeah.
at all. Like it's just not for me. Like after giving it 2 years, I'm just like no. Like I feel like content is really the way I want to go. I've always wanted to do it. I did used to make content when I was a kid. Like I had a whole YouTube channel going for Minecraft when I was younger.
You deleted it?
I did when I got to high school. When I got to high school, man, I got made fun of for it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
and
shit.
That shit made me take it down, and I regret it. I really do, because I feel like I should have kept going with it.
Yeah.
But it's hard when you're in a small town. Nobody like knows anybody who's big off of that and like actually has a career that's successful. No, especially at the time, like growing up, like nobody was really like big and unless it was like PewDiePie or something, and like nobody really knew what it was, you know, especially older generation. So it's still something I really want to do, and I tell people to this day that like, what are you gonna do after school's done? And I'm like, I'm just gonna keep doing content. Like,
Yeah.
keep doing it until I make it.
What year was that when you made your Minecraft, like your first YouTube channel?
Damn, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like maybe 11, 12.
11, 12.
That's crazy.
Like I was really young, but before that I tried, like I didn't know anything about capture cards. I didn't know anything about computers.
Yeah.
So I literally had like a laptop that I made Minecraft videos on, and before that I was trying to record like Call of Duty videos like by facing my laptop camera onto the screen. Like it was so bad, but like I did everything that like I tried. Like I just tried. It was crazy. Like honestly, that's really how it was. Like I don't know, I just knew in my heart deep down I always wanted to do that, but the society that we live in, it was just very much conditioned where it was like you're not gonna make a living off of that. So I kind of fell off of it in high school, and then like when college came around, I was like, I still want to do this. Like it never changed.
Yeah.
It never changed.
Yeah, that's fucking what's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt that that whole growing up, and people were like, "Oh nah, life is structured this way.
Yeah.
This is how you're supposed to go. You want to get that good bread. This is how you do. You gotta go to school.
Right, you gotta go to
high
college,
school, college,
like,
bro.
yeah, and that's just what it is. Like so many people are conditioned to that. I could talk about that for hours. How society's so conditioned to think that you just have to, as soon as you're done high school, you either have to go to college. Or you have to work in some type of field, or you have to go to the military, and like that's it. Like that's all people think. Like is the only way you're gonna be successful. But there's so many different options now. Like I tell people all the time, bro. Like there's literally people who sell twerking classes as a living, and like just think about
like
that.
throwing ass for bucks.
Yes, like
yes, bro.
What? There's literally a lady that sells courses. A white lady who sells courses on how to shake your ass. If she can do that for a living, anybody can do anything they want. That's all I gotta say.
What the fuck? Is it the Bob's Burger shit? You know what I'm talking about? The Bob's Burger, the lady fucking twerking.
Yeah, it was like, yeah. It was like stiff.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, I swear to God,
like, it's so different nowadays. Like this whole generation is completely different, but it's like, you know, your parents don't understand that, and their parents don't understand that. So it's just like I feel like things are gonna be different though with this upcoming generation. So
yeah,
you know,
it's gonna be the norm. To be honest,
it is gonna be the norm. I really like that. I wish it was like that when we were younger, but I'm glad that it's changing.
Yeah,
we didn't even have that kind of we didn't have that kind of stuff too when we were growing up either. Like by the time Vine even hit, we were kind of like in that in between stage where we just like breaking that cycle of like that normal, while also trying to find our creativity at the time. But when Vine broke out, everybody was like, "Oh shit, fuck it!"
Bro, I loved Vine. I was an active Vine user, bro. I really was. I was on Vine heavily.
I wish I was. I avoided it because at the time I was kind of I was in that structure to it. My mom was like, stay away from that shit. And I was like, stay less.
Everybody
say,
was
what's
like
that?
that.
I can argue with my mama.
Yeah,
I feel like that. Well, how long did Vine last? I feel like it didn't even last long. Like, what was it,
Vine
like 3
lasted
years?
Because
Like peak
I
years, you know what I
was-
mean? Like,
I was on Vine. I'm not gonna lie. I think before the age of 10, but it had to be before I hit high school
high school.
because Vine was not there when high school started. That's when
Yeah, it was
TikTok
like
started
Yeah.
becoming a thing.
It was like a few couple years.
Yeah.
Like it
Probably.
started off as like Musically, so that was like a thing.
Yeah.
And then Vine came out, and then it hit like it.
Yeah. You were either
And
on Musically or you were on Vine. Like there was no in between. You're on one of those.
Yeah.
And then when it hit that peak, everybody knew the King Bots, fucking
That's where a lot
Lucas.
of
They knew all of them, and then Vine just disappeared. I don't know how it disappeared, but it just
fucking
disappeared.
They said-
the Avatar, bro.
And that's basically that's where TikTok came from. Like TikTok
Yeah.
is basically Musically and Vine combined. Like literally.
No
And
bullshit.
that
know,
shit came out of
R.I.P. Vine.
nowhere.
I love you, Vine. You were my
Yeah, no
start,
bullshit.
bro.
Yo, no bullshit. Yo,
Yeah.
Vine is where I got my like the basketball highlights. Those shit used to be so hype.
Literally bawled my eyes out when I found out Vine was getting deleted. I was
Damn.
actually crying. I was like, wow. I was chronically online. I
It
really
came out of
was.
nowhere for me because I was like, yo, where the hell did like everybody just stop talking about Vine and everybody's just like, it's gone. It's gone. Nowhere else.
That's where the OG memes came from.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
fucking Vader. Or who was it?
Yo,
Harstar, Lucas, and then
Caleb was on
Caleb.
there too.
Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Bro,
They had-
that was the blueprint, bro.
Yeah.
The blueprint.
That
Really
was the blue. It's funny because my boy, at the time, my boy said, yo, we should make a Vine. And I looked at him, I was like, I'm not putting my face on the internet, fam. I would never do that. I said that, and here the fuck I am, putting my face on the internet.
That's how it starts, bro. I'm telling you. That's really how it
I was
starts.
like, I'll never do that. Yeah, I can never do that. I'm scared, you know.
Wow, look at you.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yo, kill it. Is it
Vine?
Yo, that shit, that whole
He's
big
gotta-
as fuck, bro.
You just gotta give it a quick.
You know, yeah, I felt so disrespected because it was flying and then it stopped and hovered, and I felt like it looked at me, and it felt like it just told me to try me. And
It's a fucking cameo. That's a cameo, bro.
yo, now I
gotta
really feel like I have
grab
to try it.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Oh man. Yeah, go get it, bro. That's what's up though. Damn, bro, it's been that long for you then, really.
Yeah.
For context.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
like it just was something that clicked. Like I feel like everybody has something that like when you see it, like that's just what you want to do. Like you're like,
Yeah.
damn, I want to be that when I'm older, and like that's just kind of what it was. Like it just
Yeah.
clicked.
No bullshit. Like it took me a while because like there wasn't really like anything that really like not excited, but like made me be like, yeah, I want to do that type of shit. Like because they always mentioned to me like, you know, like you go to like tech school or like what's that ink? I had no pants on. I got shorts, bro. Watch out. And like doctor and then some other shit. But I was like, you know, I don't want to fucking do that, bro.
Right. Facts.
Like I've always been like talkative and like I love playing games, obviously. And then it was like I don't know. And then like 2017 is where I really started. Really, 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it just started. And the more I did it, I was like, damn, bro, I love doing this shit. And I was like,
Facts.
and then at that point, it was like, all right, people making a living off of this shit. They getting money. Like it was like, bro, what the hell? I was like, I get money after this, bro. I'm doing this shit for free, and I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Okay, oh, fuck it, I'll try it.
Exactly. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think when you're doing something because you simply just love it and it's passionate, I feel like you should be able to do that as like your career. That's what you want. Like I dead ass like I work at Wawa, right, bro? My manager. I just had the weird feeling of asking her. Like I was like, "What's your dream job?" And she looked at me and she was like, "I want to be a teacher, but with this economy, Wawa paid more. Wawa manager pays more than a teacher, bro.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?"
That's
And I was like,
ass.
she wants to be a teacher, bro, and she can't because it's not enough to for her living.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Holy fuck.
It's actually insane, but I truly think if you want to do something and like you don't know how to get there, I would just say like you just got to do the research and you just got to be consistent and don't give up. Like people they try streaming, they try making videos, whatever, they don't see success early and they just give up. And it's like you just got to be consistent and not give up, and eventually you'll start seeing the results you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Truly.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people will look at like the big names, you know, like the Jake Pauls, the PewDiePie, and be like, damn, they're making millions, but they don't
Like
they don't
apparently.
see
They don't see how much they put into it.
the early stages, like, you know, when
The
they like
growth, yeah.
nobody. Like, you know,
That's
like the
facts.
Kai, I know Kai, for a fact, Kai didn't have like shit for like the first like while when he was streaming.
Facts, bro.
Mhm.
Kai's been doing this since he was young, bro.
Yeah.
Since he was young, bro. And that's how it is. You start off with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a job so that you can afford better shit for this, and then like you just keep working, and then obviously when this starts giving better results,
And
is
then you
when
quit that. Oh, I can't wait to put my 2 weeks.
facts, bro. Literally, I'm like, yo, my last day, I'm doing an in real live stream or something, and I'm just gonna troll people so bad at work, troll them so bad at work. Like literally, I'm gonna troll people so badly. Like it's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, last day, hit him with the yo. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna, here's my business card. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, scan the QR code. Don't forget to do that.
Like all those rude customers, like y'all gonna get it that day. Like this way, bro. Like I swear.
Yo.
Damn. So Yanni, is there so how you are now with your content? Like, is there anyone that you look at like for like inspiration, really?
So I'd say the number one person who's always been the person I looked up to is definitely Berleezy. I think that he is just kind of very similar to how I would want to do my content. Like starting off, he was very like, you know, he did his exposed series, he did skits, he did stuff like that, and then he transferred to gaming. And I just found that like I do play a lot of games. I am a gamer, but I do love doing other shit like making skits and just making like just funny, enjoyable content. And I think that's like something that like when I saw that and he was able to do both, I was like, that's cool. Especially him being like a very big community or like big icon in the Black community. Because growing up, you didn't really see that. Like I feel like the first person you saw was like people like, no offense, but like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's true.
You never really saw like a person of color until it was like Corey and like Berleezy, and it's just that inspired me, especially since like Berleezy himself went to college and he was making videos while in college, and like that's very similar to what I'm doing now. So that's why I was like just seeing that, I was like, it's possible to be able to go to school and still do videos. And like when I was confused on what I wanted to do, I gave both a try because I was like, he was able to do it, and he was able to get his degree, and now he's still like, he has his degree and he's still making videos and making money off of it. I thought that was really inspiring. So I'd say Berleezy for sure.
No bullshit, yeah, no bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie, like that's what really clicked for me as well, with Berleezy. And I feel like I knew, like, I seen the similarities with, like, when I first saw your TikTok, because you stayed pop up on my For You page before I even started following you, bro. So I'm like, bro, she's funny enough, first of all. And it was like, it reminds me of like Berlin a little bit. And like, no bullshit, like how I go about my videos as well is kind of like the blueprint is really like a little bit of Berlin and like a lot of other people too, because I watch Caleb and everybody. And it's like, I feel like my personality really is kind of similar to like all theirs, really. And I saw you like, yo, she the same way. What the hell? And I was like, bro, we should do a video, bro. I feel like it'd be fucking funny as fuck. And that shit was hilarious. That shit was funny as fuck doing it, bro.
No, bro, you get it, right?
I automatically clicked, bro. I was like, bro, like she's funny. I was like, bro, this. I had a feeling. Yeah, no bullshit.
Yeah, it's like it's something within that community. You just know when somebody watches Berleezy, bro. Like, you just get it. You just get it.
Yes, sir.
Like, literally, that's it, bro. Like, just he's super inspiring. And I think recently I found a lot of other really inspiring creators. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's like Tony Stabavici, I think. On TikTok.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah.
He's cool.
I actually met him at DreamCon, and I was so starstruck because like, it's just crazy because it really goes to show like whatever you want to do, like bro is just making TikTok skits, and like then it went to commercials, and now he's, you know what I'm saying, like doing other things like on podcasts and on Twitch. And I was just like, I feel like something like that is just really inspiring. Like if you have something like that you're good at and you continuously like, and he just seems like generally a cool person, and it's like you don't have to be like entertaining like in real life in person all the time to be entertaining on your content, if that makes sense. And I feel like he keeps it very real, and like he seems like a chill person. Like honestly, it gives like an like an introverted extrovert a little bit, and like I feel like that's cool. Like I feel like people are always like they think you have to be this very like loud, energetic like person to be a content creator, but honestly, like no, like
Yeah.
you just have to be a content creator. You just have to make content. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, no
like,
bullshit.
Literally, like so many people, it's crazy. So many people who make content are actual introverts
Yeah.
and like don't understand that they're completely different in real life. And I just feel like he's a very chill person that makes. It's okay. I think I'm a little bit of an introvert. I honestly do. So like everybody, I believe social battery is a thing anyway. Like everybody has it.
Yeah.
But like I just feel like he's very inspiring as well, and he keeps it real. I've seen him make TikToks where he's like, "Hey, like no matter what this algorithm does for you, just keep pushing, keep going." And I really love content creators who just keep it real with you.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Super inspiring. He's one of my most recent inspirations, honestly.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, he's the man. I met him at it was right after the after party. No, right before it actually. Right before. Yeah, right before. Yeah. He's cool as shit, man. He was cool as fuck.
Our friends.
Yeah.
We just like, oh, is that Tony? He was just talking. He said, yo, what's good?
He's fucking mad tall, bro.
He is.
No, every content creator that I have seen that from YouTube in person is just tall for no reason.
Yeah, whatever.
Facts.
Well, I mean,
you're right.
you doing that.
Well, what's up, Josh? What's up,
when I seen Vader like for the first time, I was like, why am I eye level with him right now?
No, facts. They're all super tall, bro.
I was like, the fuck is going on?
One of my homies was saying that you're spitting right now, Yanni.
You know, yeah. I mean, that's really how it is. Like, I feel like people have this expectation that you have to be a certain way to be a content creator, and honestly, like, you just don't. Like, I feel like people just think that you consistently have to be funny and entertaining. Like, you don't. Like, you can be the chillest person. Like, you can be the most quiet, chill person in real life, but when you cut on the camera, you're completely different. Like, and you're funny. Maybe you're funny every second on camera. As soon as you turn it off, you're different. And I feel like people don't understand that you can honestly just be that way. Like it's fine. Like
No bullshit. What were you gonna say, Claude? You said you're gonna.
I completely forgot.
Fuck my phone, bro.
I'm sorry. Did I cut you off? I'm sorry.
No. You're good. Yeah,
I didn't mean to if I did. I'm sorry.
To piggyback off of that, it's funny because we were talking about last week. We were talking about how we were trying to separate the content from the creator.
Yeah, we went to a panel for that in DreamCon actually.
Yeah. And we were talking
really?
like like how you would act like it's like say would you have to put like a persona on because of like who you are like on your videos on stream, and then how you would separate it from like being the like who you are like outside of that, like in your just like your natural habitat kind of thing.
Right.
And then I was talking with Alex, and I was like, yo, I don't know if, like me personally, I don't know if I can do that, because I know for a fact that I don't want to like have to like suppress myself when I'm trying to do my content.
Facts.
Because then like say like somebody sees you like on the street, and then you like you're like I said in your natural habitat, and they're looking at you, it's like that's not how they're like, oh, that's not how he acts, that's not how he is in the video, and then you start losing your following because they're like, oh, he's not like he's fake, shit like that. So then I'm like, because then it brings me back to like who I want to be like on in my content, and I'm like I don't want to like have to put up a front. I kind of just want to like what you see is what you get kind of thing. I don't expect me to be censored, because sometimes I will let something slip and I'm not gonna be sorry for it. Sorry children, but I'm not. So don't look at me for a fucking role model, because I'm not a role model.
that's real, bro. Like, you just gotta be you. And, like, that's it. You just gotta be you, bro. And if being yourself means you have a persona on camera, then so be it. That's some people's way of like escaping reality for a bit, and like it brings them enjoyment. So like that's why like VTubers are a thing, and like like if that's what you like to do, that's still a you thing. Like if your thing is having a different persona on camera, that's still you. Like that's still you enjoying doing something that you like. So it's like whatever, so be it. Like okay, like you ever hear people say don't meet your heroes? Like I don't know, like if that's like
chill. When I met my heroes, oh my god.
Like people are different. Like it's just like everybody's their own person. Like
it's
what it is. You're not gonna like everybody. Like people that if you enjoy their music, might meet them and you're like, wow, they're kind of a dickhead. Like, okay, well,
Yeah,
you
at least
know,
the music is up.
right. At least their music slaps. That's what you're there for, right? To enjoy their content, right?
I didn't make graduation. That's all I gotta say.
Graduation.
I didn't
Bro,
graduation.
you know?
That's all I had to say.
No.
That's just what it is, bro.
No
Honestly,
bullshit.
that's not that panel sounds great. I wish I could have
was a
seen
good
that.
one.
Honestly,
It was a good talk. It was a good talk on that. I think they put it on YouTube. Claude, I forgot to mention that to you.
Oh, I did.
Like the whole thing. I think they put the whole.
who hosted it? Who's
Damn, I forget his name.
I follow him. It's a he goes by the name Moon something.
Yeah, it was Moon, and then the Fusion Hob people. It was they have a podcast, and they they were cool as hell. We talked to them a little bit after. Not even a little bit. It was a lot of bit. we were there for a while talking to them.
Yeah,
sounds gas.
Yeah, it was dope.
They taught us so much actually.
Yeah, it was
They were
dope.
talking because one of them is actually the same kind of dynamic that me and Alex have, because he said one of them is like the outgoing one and the other one is kind of like the quiet introverted one. So the outgoing one has to take the introverted one in order to get him outgoing and all that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I want to smack Alex because I don't know why he keeps doing this to me. Stop taking me out of shit. And then he'll be like, see, it wasn't that bad. I'm like,
Right.
I thought we were having a heartfelt moment, bro. What the hell?
this is our heartfelt moment. Okay? This is our heartfelt moment, okay?
Look, that's good though. That's good that you have a friend like that, because like he could push you to go out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's always good to have a friend like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Josh asked, how do y'all deal with feeling too tired to be energetic when it's time to be a content creator? So say, I guess when you're streaming or like doing a video, your whole persona is, all right, this is my character. I'm like, woo, like, welcome to the video, haha. And then one day you just have a shit day, and then I guess like some shit like that. Like you have a stream that day, and then you're like, damn, I'm not really feeling it right now.
Honestly,
that's a good question, actually.
Yeah.
If you're not feeling it, just don't do it. Like honestly, like that's the best advice that I have, because like there's been so many times where I haven't been feeling it, but I pushed myself to do content anyway. And then when I was done with it, I was like, that shit was ass. Like I didn't enjoy it. And I feel like you need to enjoy it for others to enjoy it, because they'll feel that passion and they'll feel that love, and then they'll be like, okay, like if I think it's funny, I'm gonna put it out. But I mean, honestly, if you just, because it's hard to say, because there's been times where I'm like, man, this skit is trash, and I posted it and it gets like 1 million views.
Yeah. What the
I'm like,
fuck?
honestly,
Yeah, that's a flex.
I'm sorry.
Yo, talking shit, bro. Talk that shit.
Listen, because literally my most recent skit that I put out hit 1 million recently, and
Yes, sir.
I literally was like, I held on to that skit for a couple of days. Like I recorded it and then I held on for it to like for a couple of days, and I was like, man, look, I don't know if this is good. Like I didn't share it to anybody asking for their opinion or nothing, and I was just like, I don't know if this is good. But like I made it in a time where I was feeling it though. So like I feel like that's just a self-conscious thing. I feel like in the moment, if you're genuinely like, okay, today I told myself I would record, today I told myself I would stream, but you get to do it and you're like, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired as fuck. Like I don't feel like doing this right now, or I feel like chilling or whatever. Just chill. Like you're human, bro. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? Because then you're gonna go on there and you're not gonna be your usual self, and it's just not gonna hit the same. And then you're gonna come off after it and feel like shit, because you're gonna be like, damn,
people notice
that was
shit.
shitty.
Yeah,
people do notice that shit, and you're gonna be like, it just doesn't hit the same for you. You want to enjoy it. So I feel like if it ever gets to a point where you're not enjoying it, take a break. Go to sleep, bro. Reset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Play a game. Chill. Like, that's just honestly. And so what if you weren't being consistent? Like, you're a human at the end of the day. Like, you need to go out and do your own shit first.
Let's talk that shit, bro. Talk that shit.
Facts.
Love it. You love it.
That's how the burnout shit happens. They keep doing it over and over, and it's like, no bullshit. That's what happened to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first started doing it, because my headspace was like, I love doing it, but like I know I went out on my way to stream something I wasn't usually like playing a lot. Like I play like a lot of shooting games, adventure games, and like horror games. Like I really like horror games. But the game I was streaming was Danganronpa. It's like a visual novel, and you just fucking read like over and over and over and over. But it was getting the views, so I'm like, I'm gonna just keep banging this out. But eventually I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. But these guys are so excited to watch it. And I'm like, bro, but I'll push through it. and it's got worse and worse. And I was
That's
like,
a real
boom.
thing.
I took like an 8-month break. I'm not even gonna lie. Right after
I
that.
mean, that's really how it is, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's so much better to take the needed break that you need instead of trying to push out content and burn out, because then you're not gonna like the content that you want, and it's gonna be worse for your mental, because you're gonna be like, damn, I felt shitty making that, and now that I made it, it's still shitty. Like, I feel even worse, and then you start doubting yourself, and it's like, literally, I actually went to a panel. It was a filmmaking panel with it was Mark, like a whole bunch of people from RDC, and Chris from AMP, and he was talking about how like he takes a lot of breaks. Like, he really does. Like, he'll admit it. He was like, yeah, I'm probably the like least consistent person at AMP, and he was like, I take a lot of breaks. I do, but like when he comes back, he always drops a banger. Like, and he comes back and he drops good content, and it's just because he takes that needed break. You honestly need to enjoy life to enjoy the things that you like. Like, there's been so many times where I felt burnt out, and like I'll have friends be like, hey, come, let's go hang out, and I'm like, bro, I need to make TikToks though. And then I'm like, you know what, I'll go out, and then I'll go out, have fun, and I'll randomly get an idea in my head for something, and I'm like, see, if I never went out, I would have never had that idea.
Yeah.
Like, you just need to live life. Like, honestly, that's really what it is. Go with the flow, bro. Like, don't stress it.
Don't force anything.
Don't force anything.
No.
Facts.
Of
course, bro. I try.
Yeah, like, cause like I obviously I know there's a fuck ton of content creators out there, like the famous ones and the people that want to go. But man, when we were in, because there was a panel where we just meet content creators, and it was like, I don't know. At first, I was a little nervous about it. I wasn't gonna tell him because he didn't want, like, he wanted to do it, but it was like I don't know about this.
So, but the whole meet the content.
Yeah. Because I know you wanted to, but it was like
I was not going by myself. I swear to God, I was not going by myself.
Real,
so if you said no, I was leaving immediately.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, like I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna push it. And then as soon as the first words were uttered, it was like we were talking
flooded.
Like it was so easy talking that like we met like what was it like?
I took like 5, 6
yeah,
people.
6, 7 people.
Fire.
It was so easy to talk to them. They were mad chill. It was like I feel like talking to stuff about like talking to stuff about things you love is like stupid easy.
Yeah, it's always gonna be easy.
Yeah, it's stupid easy. And
I think what made it easier, well, not easier, but I think what made it actually like easier, but also kind of like worthwhile, is how like in the same like stratosphere that everybody was in, like nobody was like that high end, like, you know, already got their millions views kind of thing. Everybody was like kind of on the same level, so you see everybody in that same field, and you're like, oh, you know, we can make this kind of connection, and hopefully like in the future we'll like, you know, connect with each other, try to like bounce off of each other kind of thing, like what we're doing right now. Yeah, exactly. So when we like I'm still keeping in touch with like the people that we met, just to make sure that, you know, we still got that kind of like that synergy going, to make sure that, you know, hey, you know, once like say I put something out, you share this, you like this, you respond to this, I respond to your stuff, and it's just it's like dope seeing how like everybody's different mindset like on their like creations and shit. It's just it's like amazing. And that like there was one of these dudes that did like holographic like stuff, and he showed it to us, and I'm like, dog, like that's it. It is insane how like creative it was.
They always redeem it. I don't know why.
They want to help me. I don't know.
They do. They fucking love it. I don't know.
But it was just crazy just seeing like the ideas people come with. We met people that do music. We met people that just like do streams and YouTube videos. People that do like TikToks. Just like they met people that are editors.
It's crazy, like, bro.
It's just wild to see like the amount of different things that people do, and the amount of like, I guess, inspiration to just like keep pushing to just
it inspires you, right?
Yeah, that was probably the most inspiring day at DreamCon.
Seeing that, like when I was at DreamCon myself, I was like, hey bro, this is my vacation, right? But like at the same time I was like, I can't wait to get back and start cooking, like actually, because like
literally exactly what we think.
Yes, bro. It's just because seeing people vlogging, seeing people with cameramen, people doing interviews. Literally saw this girl just sitting down on TikTok live. I was like, it's just so inspiring seeing that. And like me personally, I feel like I should have did more content there, but at the same time, I was like, this is my first time going, so I kind of want to get a feel for it first. You know what I mean? Yeah, have fun. Just kind of know like how it is first before I ever want to start doing content. But I just was like, wow, this is so cool. Like I was like, damn, I should have vlogged, but I was like, low key, I don't know if it would have been good because it's so chaotic and it's my first time here. Like,
yo, bullshit.
like
I don't
literally,
know what I'm doing. Type shit.
right? And like even it was chaotic for them too because they said this is the most people they've ever had there. Like, and I was like, yo, this is insane. So next year though, next year is gonna be different. But
Yep.
Okay,
I just wanted to get myself situated first. But seeing so many creators in one spot, like people who don't even like make like YouTube videos and shit. There are people there who did film stuff and like so many people that did animation, like music, like you said, like that's fire. Like it's just we're a lot of creators in general in a space, and it was just like it's so cool to see. Like when you surround yourself around people like that, it's good energy. Good energy.
That energy was amazing.
It was amazing.
Facts.
It's crazy because aside from like the whole chaotic lines and all that, people hating on that. There was no like angry outbursts.
No,
not at all.
Like even like in the after party, everybody was just vibing. Random people were just like vibing with each other. That was probably the most amazing like
facts.
Because I've been in situations like like you'll go to like outdoor parks and shit to go hoop, and you'll probably see like a couple fights like maybe like a couple times a month just because. But in that area with all that people, even in, like especially when Texas was hot,
right?
Everybody was just vibing.
Yeah, easy to get like very mad when you're hot too. Like I love the energy there, and like the people there was amazing, bro. The cosplays so good.
Cosplays were fire.
Right, the people playing music just randomly so good. Like literally, it's crazy the people that she'll meet and see. Like I went to the what was that one? It's where they cosplayed but stripped.
The stripper thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to...
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I did. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I did. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I was in there ASAP.
How was it?
It was really cool to see. Really interesting, and the energy of the crowd was really good. But me and my best friend were there, and we sat down, like we were sitting down next to this girl who was just like randomly saying the funniest comments ever, and it was just like I don't even think she was trying to be funny, like deadass. I think she was just yelling shit out, and it was so funny, bro. And like it's crazy the people that you'll meet, because I went to the after party later that day, and I saw that same girl up on stage with all the content creators. Like somehow, some way, she got up stage and she was singing up there with like Kai, and like I was like, how did she get up there? But like literally this random ass girl that like I literally saw her like, and she asked us if we had a charger box, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I do not have a box. And she was just so funny and like naturally just seemed like a cool person. And then later that day I saw her at the after party, and I was like, oh, she's cool, she's here. I was like, I should talk to her, I should be her friend.
Yeah.
Literally minutes later I seen her on the stage with all these content creators, and I was like, how did she get up there?
Who are you?
I know that's who I think it is.
Who is this? Right. I was like, bro, I should have been said something. Like that's another thing. Don't be scared to like make friends with somebody, y'all. You never know, truly.
Yeah,
like,
no bullshit.
So cool.
Joss asked a question. He said, what was your for all of us actually, what was your favorite piece of advice received at DreamCon, if you got advice at DreamCon?
At DreamCon?
Yeah.
I would say the panel that I saw about the filmmaking and stuff, it was F was the host, and he was like basically saying that no matter what kind of content you want to do, you don't have to have top tier quality to make it. He said if you just have, all you have is your phone, start with that. Like just start with whatever you make. Like don't think that because you don't have the best quality of like equipment that what you come out with wouldn't be a banger. Like if you have an idea and you want to put it out there and all you have is your phone, fuck it, do it, record it. Like you never know where that shit could go. And I think that was really good really good advice, because that's true. Like so many people will stop because they'll be like, oh, I don't have the equipment to do this. I know I have a friend who literally wants to do podcasting, and he was like, yeah, but I don't know if I have like the space. And I was like, literally I've seen so many people in like the tightest spaces with like a mic like this just talking for podcasts, and like they're videos and clips and shit will get millions of views, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're putting out good quality content, it doesn't have to. You don't have to have 4K cameras. Like,
Nope.
don't. Everybody starts somewhere.
What was it? Okay.
One of the questions I had was
No, wait, hold on. What was... Damn. Wait, Claude, did you have one for the advice thing? Because I was asking all of us.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
Best advice you got at DreamCon. Best
At
advice
DreamCon,
you got
let me see. Cause man, I talked to that Fusion Ha guy. It was the extroverted one. Yeah, I talked to him for a long time. Like even when you were talking to the other one, Claude, like we still was like, he said so much to me. It was like, I know one of it was like don't let other people like shit on your work and shit type shit. I know that for sure. He was talking about.
Like he said, it's like something like accept constructive criticism.
Yeah,
but
don't let people
TikTokers.
That's real.
The trolls, and like he was talking about that. I know he talked about being consistent, but at the same time, if you're not feeling it, like, you know, like how Yanni said, like take your breaks because it's like we're all human type shit. He said a lot, man. That whole conversation I had with him was like really, really fucking dope. I actually posted under his comment. I was like, yo, we met at DreamCon. Like, I appreciate all the words you like said to me. Yeah, it was he liked it and shit. It was like, yo. But anyways, yeah. I think that's it. I feel like the troll thing, because lately, I don't know what I'm thinking, arguing with 50 people at once in that. What was it? That God of War post I put?
Yeah.
I had time that day. I was like, yo, I'm arguing with everybody.
I really don't know why you decided to do that.
No, because that's so real. That's so real.
You started recruiting
I
people.
was having fun though. Yeah, I was having fun. I wasn't mad at nothing. I was like, nigga, fuck you. God of War is better. Or Persona is better than God of War. Fuck that.
Sometimes you just gotta argue a little bit. I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie.
I have my fun with it.
Just a little bit. Yeah, just have fun with it.
Yeah. I feel like
the best advice that I got. When I was talking to the other member of the Fusion podcast, I'm about to tag them in this because they really
no bullshit. They stood out a lot that weekend.
Yeah. It was because I asked him about, you know, the conflict of interest, because you do horror things a lot.
Yeah,
I am okay with horror things.
Don't lie, bro.
Hey, let me finish.
I'm like, Clyde, you trying to go horror game stream? Who?
That's real. That's real, though.
Okay, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with doing horror things spaciously.
Okay.
You gotta let me build up the courage to do the horror shit.
Yeah, I hear it.
The last time we did one, I almost punched my screen. And then I got people talking about just go in the house, and I'm not going in the I'm good. But we talked about the conflict of ideas, and you said, you know, obviously, you know, he's gonna have his own thing to do. I'm gonna have my own things to do. But you know, we talk like if we want to, like for situations like this, we talk about it, we figure out how we want to do it, and then we come up with, like, you know, on a common ground. So, you know, it's never something that we go back and forth about. I'm 99.9% sure we're gonna go back and forth one day, but it's always about like coming out with like a common goal, common ground, to just make sure that we don't like eventually break off.
Yeah.
That's one thing that, you know, you don't want to do. You don't want to like break off against like the homies, the one that, you know, you come up with. You want to take the homies with you, you know?
Facts. That's real.
It's something you don't want to, like, you know. I don't want to like something like an argument like so big that it just costs us like our friendship because of something, like, because of content creating. That's not something that you want to do.
Facts.
Yeah.
So when he said that, I was like, okay, you know, that makes sense, because, you know, obviously, like since Alex was doing it before I was, and the horror thing was really kicking it off for him. But I haven't found like my niche. I was just kind of like throwing out content just to like put myself out there,
like test the water type shit, or like
not like test the water, because, you know, like I'm doing what I enjoy. Like, I'm playing the games that I enjoy. I play Kingdom Hearts. I'm playing, like, you know, the game, the shit that I enjoy. But it's just like, you know, you find like you the horror thing that you're doing, you enjoy the horror games, and you got people hitting you up like, yo, you want to collab on a horror game? Yeah, that's how you met Yanni. You know, you guys are collabing on this stuff. So I'm like, you know, I'm still like trying to figure out like what will get me that kind of, like, that kind of exposure.
Piggyback off of that.
Yeah.
Who a lot of people say you need a niche, you need a niche. I really generally don't think you need one. I think I think the niche should just be you being yourself and putting out the content that you want to make. And if that's gaming one day, cooking the next, like whatever, then like I feel like that's fine. Like I feel like if you're just consistent in what you do, the connections and everything else will come to you. But you don't necessarily feel like I feel like people pushing out like, oh, you need a niche, like I feel like that's such like I don't like that. Like I feel like that's trying to put somebody in a box. Like so many people will tell you, especially even like in gaming. So say your niche is gaming, right? And then they want to push it further and be like, oh, well, you have to play one game if you want to see growth. Like no, like you can do whatever you want. You can play whatever you want. You don't have to just stick to horror. You can do adventure. You could do RPG, like whatever. Like I want people to know that like you don't have to be in a box. Like you really don't. Like your niche can simply just be you being yourself. Like
That's
literally.
exactly what I'm trying to. Because I know you said your inspirations like Berlizzi, Merlin, all of them. But my inspiration, or like the person that I feel like I like resonate the most with, was Afro Senju. So like his I see him, and one, he hates horror games too. Bless his soul.
He said bless his soul. All right, bro.
Yes. Because I don't have to watch horror shit with him. But I feel like when we play games, we like legitimately react fairly the same way. So when I saw that he did the same thing, I was like, oh shit, I would have done the same thing. And
that's dope.
I don't know. It's just when I saw Afro Senju, it was just the whole like, yo, he doesn't have a niche. Like he came off from like the Naruto fighting games and all that, but he didn't really have a niche. He just kind of like, it was just basically how he reacted to things.
Yeah, I truly don't think you need one. Yeah, that's real, bro. And I think like that's why I don't want people to give up on their content too, because we said our inspirations were Berlizzi, and you said a completely different person. And it's like there's content out there for everybody. Like, you know what I mean? So like, even if somebody's not fucking with your content, there's always gonna be somebody that will. Yeah. Like it doesn't even matter whoever you are, bro. You can be Kai Cenat, the biggest streamer in the world right now, and you're gonna still have haters. You're still gonna have people who don't watch you, and that's okay. You still do you at the end of the day.
That's bars.
That's bars, bro. Josh said first class ain't fun without the homies talking shit, bro.
Fire. It definitely wasn't Josh, but that's a fact, dog. Speaking about the first class thing, in terms of your content, where do you want your like content to take you in the future? Like, what's your end goal for this?
My end goal, huh?
Like, have you ever thought about that?
Oh, we'll put it on the spot.
Damn! Hold up! Damn, I would say like the way I see it is like I want to be good to the point where like I want to be fine with like if we're really talking like end goal like retirement type shit. I would feel like I'd want to be the type of like I'd want to be the type of creator that like I put all of my great shit out. Now I'm just like the kind of person who just chills on stream and like plays games and like just talks to my chat. Like, that's the type of person I'd like to be. Like, okay, I've had my prime. I made money off of it. I'm cool. Now we just gonna stream and chill. Yeah. And like if it gets traction, it does. If not, I still have a community. I'm fine with that. Like honestly, there's so much that I want to do, but I think at the end goal, I would just be chill. Just chill. You know, I wouldn't want to stress anything. Like, there's so much I want to do, bro. As soon as I get into that field, bro, I'm making a movie right now, like dead ass. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I want to be in movies. I want to do modeling. Like, there's so much I want to do, bro. Like, voice acting, all that. But end goal, I just want to chill.
I just want to chill, bro. You know? You want to be that Corey Ketcher shit where he's just driving in the taxi?
Yeah, bro. That's so fire. That's so fire. That's like that crazy, shit to me. Like when people like. Bro, when like creators and stuff, like I forget which one it was. I think it was Fears of Phantom or something. Like Berlizzi had like a little voice acting role in there, and I was like, bro, I want to do that so badly. Like I want to do that so badly. I was like, that's so cool that you can just get into this field and then you start getting those connections to do other shit. And I just think that's gas. That's gas, honestly.
It's fucking wild, bro. How much you could do.
I would love to voice act, honestly.
I think the one thing that I like really want to do is like I still want to like do the whole making videos type thing because I feel that's fun. That's fun. But I want to go to like I want to get invited to like big events with shit. Like I want to like say
So the
DreamCon was
streamer
happening.
awards type shit.
Yeah, just, like say I want to be like a guest at DreamCon and shit. I want to go and shit.
Yeah.
You want them guest badges, bro?
Yeah.
You want them guest badges, bro? I feel you.
I want to be that creator where like gaming studios like Sony or like Bethesda will like be like, yo, here's an early demo, try it out. I want to do that.
That's
shit
real.
Too.
That's real.
I want them to hit me up and be like, yo, play this game. Here you go. Here's a free copy. Tell us how it is. Tell your viewers how it is. Type thing.
That's
so I think that would be kind of dope.
That'd be fucking nasty.
That would be so, bro. That's actually so cool, bro.
Yeah, sponsors and shit. That would be fire.
Yes.
So I have two questions, right? Yanni, like off of what Claude just said, right? How do you like? How do you feel versus going in DreamCon and like coming out? Like, was it like? Because me and Claude had a moment, and like it wasn't DreamCon, it was Anime New York, and the first time we went to Anime New York, we went to the after party not expecting shit, to be honest with you.
It was just to have fun.
It was like this the vibe because it was the first time me and him really did something like that. So I was like, okay, let's go. And come to find out, fucking Berlizzi's there, RDC's there, and Lucas was there. AMP wasn't there at the time.
Nah.
But we were fucking talking to them, like just having a one-on-one conversation with them. Berlizzi, I took a selfie with him. We were chatting it up by Halo. It was absolutely amazing. And after going home that night, I'm like, fuck, I'm kind of mad. Because it made me feel like I wasn't doing as much as I could, low key.
And I honestly feel like if like any creator that goes through like you love it when you go through something like that.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like any event you go to, like you just sit back after and you're like, damn, I'm not doing enough. Like,
yeah.
I feel like you truly don't love it if you're not having that thought because like that's just such a common like thing. Like,
honestly. So did you feel like for DreamCon, like did you have a moment like that, or was it just like how you came in is how you came out, like excited, like I'm glad I went type shit? Was it like how was it for you?
So I would say coming in, I was definitely excited, a little bit scared because I didn't know what to expect. And I definitely was going into it thinking I was gonna have a chance to talk to one of the creators.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Honestly, I did meet Tony, but we had like one exchange, and like that was really him dabbing me up and me just being like.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Honestly, I was like, I'm really just standing there like smiling. I was like, he probably thinks I look so stupid, but I was like, whatever, bro. I would say going into there, I didn't know what to expect, but like coming out, it was just such like I just had to unpack. Like I spent the whole like airplane ride home just unpacking in my head, and I was like, so much shit just happened, like, and it was just so cool to see. It was like. It's such a nice change to like, especially where I come from, where like being a creator is like, or like even just trying to make it big in that field is like so unheard of. And like, I just feel like being in an area where like that's normal and normalized and like everybody's doing their own thing. It was such a nice energy and like it made me feel inspired. I also had the same thought, like, damn, I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
But like in the back of my head, I was like, it motivated me because I was like, damn, next year, bro, I want a guest badge. Next year, I want a fucking guest badge, bro. Like literally that's like my whole thought process and just everything from just vibing with people. I met some online friends. That shit was fire. I met y'all. That was gas. And I was just like, it's just so cool to see like what something like creation, anime, games can bring together.
Yeah.
And like. I felt super motivated afterwards. Like I honestly like because I came into there too like after a really bad burnout and I was like I need this vacation, bro. Like I was like I've been working. I was like I've been working on content. I've been going to work. I was like bro I just need this vacation. So going in there it was definitely like a relief like coming out. Like I didn't have like any self-doubt or anything like that, but I definitely in the back of my head was like I could be doing more, but at the same time I'm glad I went because that was very much needed. Like it was kind of like a reset.
Yeah.
Reset of like society and just everything.
Yeah, I like that.
Really
that
good.
Reset. Yeah, that I feel like that how it was with me as well. And I don't know about you, Claude, when after that night, because I was for sure I was fucking mad, bro.
Wait, what's
like
that?
the Enemy New York night.
Oh.
Cause like I just know for a fact I was mad. It wasn't like it was more like mad at myself. Like fuck, man. Like
That's normal. That's normal.
like I could have been in that fucking VIP area if I really thought about it.
Yo,
But I
no
was like,
bullshit.
but I was like at the same time I was like, damn, bro. I mean, I could have been doing that, yeah. But I know I gotta grind and shit. And as soon as I stepped foot back home, it was like, all right, boom, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's like I'm always that. Like I'm always trying to lock. I got the fucking Dream Combat right here to remind myself.
Remind
that
myself
shit
of that
sticks
shit.
with you, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. I kept mine too, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit sticks with you. Like after
Yeah.
that, I was like, I had so many ideas. Like I was just writing shit down, and it was just like, again, like you just have to experience life to get more creativeness in your mind. Like you can't just stay in one spot and just continue. Like it's honestly it's just a crazy experience, right? Like going to DreamCon, like it's insane, bro. It's insane, and I'm glad like that you said you were mad at yourself, because that shows that you just had that passion and drive and you want to do better. I think grind culture is absolutely fucked, and I think that everybody thinks that like you can't sleep, eat, or do anything because like if you don't grind, you're just gonna be behind. But success comes at a different time for everybody.
Yes.
You know, it really does. Some people get it quicker, some people it takes longer, but it doesn't matter as long as you get that success, right?
Yep.
Like, so honestly, that's why I try not to stress it. I'm like, oh, like I could have been doing so much this year, and then I'm just like, I have a life.
Yeah.
There's other shit that I could have been successful in. Like maybe it's finding yourself or healing from something or whatever. Like you don't have to necessarily take like your progress as like a failure always.
Yeah.
But success really does come at a different time for everybody. I truly believe that. So
yeah, it's true.
You know,
it doesn't. It's not a race.
It's not at all.
It's not a race at all. It's a marathon.
Yeah,
but
not competing with anybody. Just competing with yourself, honestly.
Yeah. Let's wrap things up here. I know I'm asking you one more question, Yanni. It's kind of what Claude asked earlier, but it's short term though. So what are your? Because I know you're doing the like the skits and stuff, and like I know Mrs. 1 Mil. What's Mrs. 1 Mil of it? Mrs. 1 Mil of it? That was. So what are your short term goals right now? Like, is there anything in your sights right now that you're trying to go after right now?
Sure, bro.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so right now this probably sounds a little goofy, but I'm starting a YouTube series soon. It's gonna be out soon.
Okay.
I'm actually doing a YouTube series of me trying to get on Scream 7.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Let's go.
Yes. So I got some recent footage of that. That's gonna be up soon. I can't talk about it too much, but we're gonna see.
I got you.
We're gonna see some stuff.
Shit.
But that I'm working on a script for a movie that I want to do right now, and I have some people in the film industry that I'm talking to about that right now.
Okay.
Besides that, just honestly, I want to put out more skits. I really do. I think I don't put out enough as much as I'd like to. I have so many ideas written down, and I haven't recorded a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I get on myself about that every day. I'm like, bro, just record. Like.
Yeah. No bullshit. No bullshit.
So that's and honestly, I don't know when it will be in the works, but I definitely want to do a web series of some kind. Like a TikTok web series type of thing. I would love to get started. And then honestly, just trying to be more consistent with streaming.
Yeah.
Gotta be more consistent with that.
I seen how you were last time. I hope you're cool off of that one, because that Call of Duty stream, woo.
We're not gonna talk about that. Hey, bro.
Who you talking to, nigga, like that, motherfucker?
I was like, who the fuck is
I was like, yeah, y'all need to talk to that bitch.
I was like, I ain't never ever seen you act like this.
Hey, they started it, by the way.
Right, that you can bring out something different. That's why I don't play it, y'all. Like,
bullshit, because I was in the middle of editing something, and then I heard screaming, and I was
we're gonna lit that game up.
That's right. There's something really like ignited in me when I played that game, bro. Like people really just start bullshit, and I'm like, I'm not here for it, bro. Like stop.
Oh man,
that was a great time. No bullshit.
Any last questions, Claude?
I'm straight. Appreciate you.
Y'all
Appreciate
need.
you, dog.
Appreciate
Y'all-
y'all, bro.
Yeah, yes, sir. Y'all need.
Y'all, bro. I got something up for y'all.
Appreciate
Love you,
you.
podcast,
Left
bro.
fam. Got a mill on TikTok. About
Yo,
to be a movie
Miss
star. and a
Million.
director.
Miss Million. Miss Million.
Millie,
Stop
dog.
it, bro. Stop
Millie,
it.
dog.
Stop
Hey,
it,
keep
bro.
grinding. You know, we're
Facts.
definitely gonna talk in the future about that. What is it? Texas Chainsaw? Or whatever. What game was it? Oh, Outlast.
Oh, Alice Charles.
Yes. In the future, we're definitely gonna talk about that more.
I would love that, bro.
Maybe
Do you
next
have
time
any
in the
last
future.
words?
Yeah.
Do you have any last words? Mike
Do
is
I-
all yours, my
Do
friend.
I have
Yeah.
any last words? Hey,
We-
bro. All I gotta say is whatever you want to do, bro, in life, just be consistent, do your research, and don't give up. I promise. It's a long path. It is. But you'll get to whatever it is, bro. You think people become doctors overnight? They don't.
Nope.
They do not. That takes years of school, and sometimes content takes years. That's all it is, bro. Just keep going, keep grinding, don't give up. Make sure y'all stay hydrated and eat and take care of yourself. Sleep, bro. You'll be good. You'll be straight.
Absolutely.